Hello! Hopefully, we get an uninterrupted day today. Oh my god, why am I so dark? It really is just this thing ruining the balance, eh? If it's going to be better if I turn it down. It is. Cool. There we go. Lesson learned. To a degree. Right. I do want to start off with a little bit of crafting again. I am desperate to get to that higher level to get better armor. I really, really want it. Oops, that's the wrong thing. It's the wrong button. Okie dokie. So I'm probably just gonna do probably 2 levels and no more than that. Because that will be a decent amount of time popped onto it. Then I imagine I will maybe do a partial farming run. Because I can teleport to the monastery. Or hell, I could even teleport to Ardoin, right? I've never done it, but I am capable of doing that. I can teleport to Ardoin. Grab the farming patch that's over there, then run up to Camelot, or Cafferby is more appropriate to say there. Grab the farming patch that's at Cafferby, and then that puts me basically right where I want to be anyway for what you call it, the trolls, which is what my purpose is here. Need to melee down however many of those trolls it was for my Slayer mission. I grabbed more seaweed, more soda ash, and then manually grabbed more sand as well. Between last stream and this one. Just to explain my seemingly infinite supply of seaweed, soda ash, and sand. It's incredibly cheap, so thankfully this doesn't cost a ton of money. And since I've already bought all of the buckets I will ever need, the sand I don't even pay for, which is obviously quite nice. Because I think it was more expensive anyway. I'm not entirely sure. But I believe as such. I'm very happy that I have a place and a monster that I can actually do for Slayer. And I've only got 2 more strength levels needed before my maxer is just constantly higher. I'm wondering if after that point I should work on defense or on offense first. Because obviously the higher my attack level is, the more often in theory I should hit. Which is also going to increase my experience. But I think I might work on defense first. Because like I said, that helps me way more with actual ranged combat. Hello, Skullbots. How are you? Pleasure to see you. Hitting my little piggy on my desk here. Sorry, piggy. I didn't mean to hit you. I just needed you to be out of the way. It's so incredibly enjoyable to me to think that there may be An end in sight. I might nearly be there. Pleases me. I can finally move on to something that isn't just fucking Lumbridge Diary stuff. To be fair, this isn't Lumbridge Diary stuff, which is probably why I'm enjoying doing it. I still enjoy doing the Slayer, but it feels a bit, like I'm delaying my purpose when I could have been just killing some random monster, which would have given me experience probably at a much quicker rate, but hey. What do I have left to do for the diary? I need to reach 70 combat level and then have an open Slayer task so that I can take a Slayer task from Sheldar, and I need to use a fairy ring to teleport to the Wizard's Tower, which I have been informed I do not need the requirements for the quest to start Fairy Tale Part 2. So I should be fine to be able to start it. I just won't be able to finish it. But for Fairy Tale Part 1, I need a Mortmire Mushroom, which I know how to get. That's easy peasy, right? I just need to take the Blessed Sickle. I need a clean Avanto, which would require like 60 Herblore or something to do myself, but there's a herbalist in Nada who can do it for me. And then the sucky one is I need a nature talisman. And if I get to 70 combat, and I've completed my Slayer task, and I still do not know of a monster, or I haven't lucked my way into a Nature Talisman drop, Ramhard was going to help me out by telling me a creature that I can kill, that I have access to at the current moment in time, that is a 1 in 200 drop. Because at the moment, the only one I've got is a 1 in 1,000. 265, I want to say. Which sucks. It sucks real bad. But the best thing about doing the crafting today is if I get 2 crafting levels today, and then I only get 1 crafting level tomorrow, I'll be able to make my first piece of dragon. I can get the dragon Vambraces, I believe. Which will probably be a significant friggin' upgrade from studded leather. I mean, even the Vambraces aren't even studded, they're just base leather Vambraces, right? So that will be fan-fucking-tastic. I'm pumped for that. Yeah, because 57's the first one. The last one's all the way at 60 friggin' free. It's gonna take a lot longer, because I think after the 2 levels today, I'll probably... Who knows, I might change what I do. But at least my thinking at the moment is I'm going to do them at 1 level a day. Because the levels are going to take a lot longer. Which means it's going to take up a lot more time. Till I get to 63. Not past that point. Just 1 level a day on level 98. Can't close the fucking game for 48 hours. That would be so painful. Oh god. I assume you don't glass blow all the way up to max fucking level. That would be nuts, but... Oh, maybe though, because you get the Dorgashan light bulb at like 87 or something, right? You get that really late. That's horrible. I don't want to think about that. There should be a level this time. Oh yeah, definitely. And then it's just one more. And I can get to murdering or something else if something else has been redeemed by that point. Do some side shenanigans. Always good. Always good. 55. I can now cut Dragonstone and craft Dragonstone rings in the Slayer helmet. A Dragonstone ring, eh? Didn't I have a singular Dragonstone? I do have a singular Dragonstone. I think I needed a higher level of magic to do. Yeah, I need like a level 4 enchantment. Seemingly. Enchant level 4. Level 5 enchantment seems to be Dragonstone though. I was gonna say, it's only 2 free levels. That could be a nice little side distraction at some point though, if I feel like it. Get myself 2 more magic levels. Would be good. Where's my combat level at right now? 63.5. By the time I'm done with strength, it'll be 64. Okay. And then 7 defense levels would put it to, assuming it's free a level, put it up by 2, so 66. I'll still be so fucking far away. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That is going to be hard to get to the point of making it work, huh? $981 orbs. So tempted to just take out, like when I'm done with all of those orbs, just take out all but 100 of them or something and then just sell them all. Even at the absolutely abysmal price it would be. Just to see how much money I would get. Because they were worth like, what, 4 gold each at the end? I'm gonna get a lot more of them. Hello, Mace. How are you doing? Good to see you. Horrible? Why is that? You're working on sending the PSU back? Right. Doesn't feel like it would be particularly fun, I must admit. I also kind of need something that is going to make me some money soon. Because, I've been doing this for so long that I'm now poor. I have used nearly 100,000 of my gold. I had a 150,000 cash stack, I think, and I've got like 67 now. And then you get to wait, yep. Yeah, that's an annoying one, where you just can't do anything other than just sit there. Twiddling your thumbs. They still get 0.3 every time I do them. It's so friggin' much. Those are empty buckets. I never put the normal buckets away. Do not make the thing that gives way less experience, please. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't save your spacebar, because you've technically went and crafted a different thing in the in-between period. At least you still have your laptop, right, mate? I think you said. So that's something. You can't play Sekiro on it? That's true. That is not going to run on your laptop. Can't do much of anything. Just played shitloads of Valor, I guess. And OSRS as well, that's great. The PS5 may still be more use. That's good at least. That actually get used. How's your wrist doing? Are you without pain? Play Wilds, you suppose? Yeah, there was an update coming soonish, wasn't there? September? Oh. No, there was a like a update that does something with extra quest levels or whatever. Because for some reason they're obsessed with adding an end game to a high rank. Just play Frontier, mate. I'm sure your laptop could handle that. Oh. It's a terrible idea, don't listen to me. The Chaos Gremlin has control of me today. Rather than myself. Halfway there. Way over halfway there, technically, because I did all of the previous level as well, but... No luck, Bob. Nice. It probably is better to go to one of these banks, actually, right? Because you have to go through the door. So you just have, like, needless sideways movement. Probably doesn't make a difference, considering the diagonal. Thinking if it's a good idea, but I still think it is a good idea to do what I wanted to do. Also, we're hoping that today is the first day where we have no curtain fall. You can now at least validly say you're bored. I mean, I don't know if you can still, technically, because you do have your laptop to do various PC things. My light is on, believe it or not. I even turned it up. To ensure that it was fully on. Webcam's got some wonky ass, like, auto light compensation thing. If it's too bright, it tries to, like, auto adjust. But if you turn it down to, like, try and readjust so that it goes back to good light again, it just stays dark. If I turn this down. Oh, it did actually do it. There you go. And then turn it back up a little bit. When I tried it earlier, it didn't work. That looks a bit better, I think. I don't know. Am I allowed to do this? No. Horrible mistake. Plus. So now I'm dark again. Now I gotta put it on this one, which is blindingly light. It's impossible to win. Impossible to fucking win. It's so weird. Incredibly strange. I hate this. Why does everything have to be so bloody difficult? Meh. That looks fine. Whatever. Living in a gremlin cave? I am living in the closet, so yeah. Locked in a chest with shiny valuables? There is no shiny valuables in here. I'm just locked in the closet. I don't have the dragon hordes part of it. I am the valuable. Oh, Mace, that's so sweet. You little charmer, you. I suppose my PC's valuable, actually. That one I can't really deny. I can't have that on that bright. It's gonna burn my fucking eyeballs out. Maybe you're fuckwit, but you're our fuckwit. Thanks. More valuable than yours? Yeah, mine actually works. I also don't try and pull the fucking monitors out while the charger's on them from my one though. Can you have my old PSU? No, because it's not in this country with me. Your buddy is adamant that cannot be the issue. I don't see how that can't be the issue, personally. It has an active electrical charge running through it. And then you pull it out while that process is going on. The HDMI doesn't carry the power. That's true. They do have their own plug. That's right. You hope you ever fucked the GPU? Yeah, hopefully not. That is the scary thing, yeah, because that's the expensive bit. You break a power supply, it fucking sucks, and your PC's completely out of commission, right? But power supply, you can get replaced relatively easily, relatively cheaply. You fuck your GPU, you might as well just build a new fucking computer. Hey, look at that. It took almost exactly 30 minutes. Fan-fucking-tastic. Good shit. Bomb. 56 crafting. I am done with that. Take agility. Okay, we're gonna delay the Slayer. I guess I will... I did not need to take out 50,000, but whatever. I'll go back to where to Lumbridge. Go through the thingy. Go down to the course. I'll be there for half an hour, so I'll be able to use the teleport again to get myself to a shop. So I can then still do the same plan that I had before. Seems like a good little way to do stuff. Or even better, I could just take the cape with me. It's not like it's really going to weigh that much. If it's GPU, it's warranty, but you're sending another thing, which is going to delay it even longer. Yeah, exactly. That's a more reasonable amount of coins. Give me this. At that point, you might as well hop off the house. Alright, Drama Queen, calm down. Fucking hell. I get that it's annoying, but it's not that bad. can't play for you now? Not really, no. Because you're going to put yourself in this really weird spot where, like, you edit the save on your DS to give yourself the equipment, which you've already, like, earned. And then everything you do, you'll have to port your save over to your PC again, but then you've cheated yourself the equipment which you haven't earned. And also you won't have any of the quests done on your which is gonna be an issue as well. About the keys was done. It's all the stuff in the next tier that we've done as well, though, that we've done together. Because even though you haven't unlocked the next tier yet, it would already count as complete as soon as you did unlock it. And you don't, unless you go back through the VOD, you don't have that information necessarily anymore. Which is mark those two. Yeah, but which ones do we do? Because I don't fucking remember. Double Regios isn't even a key quest. Just such a bummer. Such a bummer. I'll actually get a level from this, by the way, so I'll have a new highest level. Sorry, I'm busy. You hate technology? I'm too used to being deprived from my technology. I'm just used to long periods of time where I just don't have the ability to fucking use it. It doesn't affect me that much anymore. It's annoying, but that's about it. You have no life without it. That is concerning, Mace. Might want to work on that. You're an autistic guy? What else are you gonna do? Go outside? I mean, you can't necessarily know that anything outside isn't one of your special interests if you've never tried it before, right? So yeah. Who knows, maybe you're like a fucking archery fiend or something. You considered archery, but it's costly. Oh yeah, shit's real expensive. It is something outside, though. You almost exclusively have to be outside for archery. Because not many places have indoor archery stadiums. I can't remember what the other stuff that I could spend Marks of Grace on was. I should maybe look at that at some point. It's not within your means. I don't know how it works in your area, but I think a lot of archery places are cognizant of the fact that archery is really fucking expensive to start. So they typically have like a free session that you can go to every now and then, where you get to try it out. Obviously, you don't want to dump all the money on it if you're not even going to enjoy it. Sounds just a bit silly. Can't believe after all this time a level 70 being my max skill. All of this time. Agility has finally taken up, caught up, and is going to overtake. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Oh, Ramhud. Hello, Ramhud. Real good shit. You looked it up and HDMI cables are fully hot swappable. Yeah. I thought you'd pulled the power out, but it did occur to me when you said it, like, that doesn't actually make any sense. Because why would that matter for your GPU? For your PSU, unless you pulled your computer power out somehow, or jiggled it, or fucked with it by accident. Like kicked it while you were pulling the HDMI out or something, I don't know. But then a faulty cable does seem more logical. You did do that once, oh Christ, Mace. You reorganized them because you needed space for the new monitor one. You forgot your PC was on. Did you not check? No. For something that costs so much money. That is very lackadaisical with it. You didn't have the thought you were unplugging your PC cords? It never even occurred to you the PC cable was there as well. Well, hopefully you'll never make that one again. After the horror that this has installed into you. You're never touching it again. The only bit you touch is the power button on the front, just on and off. Everything else, fuck that. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't do it either, so I don't touch a damn thing to do on my PC, really. It's scary how easy they are to fuck up, right? Like, we carried my partner's PC down the stairs, and like nothing really rattled or jiggled or was out of place or anything. Everything seemed fine. Then it just like didn't turn on. It would turn on, but it just would not connect to the monitors at all. Like, it just wouldn't do it. And then it's because, thankfully, we have a neighbor who's very knowledgeable about PCs. One of the cables which connects something to something else inside, I don't know what, had like seemingly shaken itself loose slightly, or something had managed to get itself stuck inside the cable. So when we unplugged it and plugged it back into a different thing, it did turn on, but it was clearly struggling quite a lot. And then once that cable was unplugged and put back where it was meant to be again, it then worked fine. But it's like all we did was carry it down the fucking stairs. How did this even happen? To just like never move it unless it needs to be moved. For me, stays there on the floor where it belongs. You carry it into the car bi-weekly. I've carried mine into the car plenty of times as well, but bi-weekly is so fucked, by the way. It's fortnightly, right? You don't carry it in twice a week. Fortnite? No, it's not spelled like that, mate. Two addresses? Yeah. Yeah, that one kind of sucks. No, you are still incorrect. It does occur to me there is probably a whole entire generation of people who just don't know that that word has a meaning. The way that you say that. Outside of the game. Which is really fucked up. And bi-weekly is the worst way to say it. Because bi-weekly could mean twice a week or once every other week, which is incredibly unfucking helpful. Every other week, yeah. But bi-weekly could be twice a week as well. Some cursed language combination there. Nearly there. Nearly on this agility level. And I've got 15 minutes left, so I will definitely get to it. Good shit. Do I get anything fun, I wonder? Probably not. You have to be pretty rapid with your clicks in this course a lot of the time. Anything at 71? Oh, I do. Slayer Tower, Advanced Spiked Chain Climb. Gutanov Wall Climb after completing the Watcher's Quest. Polnavich Stepping Stones. Proud Spire Upper Scramble. This bit right here. Even. Oh, and that's super helpful because it puts you to Nada, which is actually somewhere where I need to go. That might be a really good time to do that then, because there's a bank there and everything. And I need to get that thing done at some point, so this was actually super helpful. Hell yeah. Would you look at that? That's a convenient little coincidence. Good shit. Well, that's stepping stones, so what's actually going to happen is I'm going to go drown in the fucking river, because it's impossible to complete stepping stones. Bum, bum, bum. I thought you were saving your points anyway, Mace, to do extra time in September. Or is the agility still worth it? Who said I can't fuck you all the same? I was expecting it to get to September and then you just redeem a million agilities. Like you'd save up for that point and then dump them all at once. I thought that's what you were waiting for. Oh god, I need to think about the fucking splits, don't I? How I'm gonna organize stuff and blah, 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 blah. Annoying things like that. I really hope I get Fire Emblem complete before that point. Because it would work very nicely for me. If I could switch it so that Thingy is in the mornings. Lies of P. And then Frontier is in the latter part. Would be mighty convenient. Although probably not, because I get through Fire Emblem at the rate of fucking slow. Come on. Just a few more laps. I'm nearly there. Should be 2 more, right? Because this gives like 600? Yeah. 2 more. Hey, Weiss. You feeling any better today? A bit? Good. You're tired though? Because you stayed up playing on your DS? Maybe. That is good old times though. Staying up till disgustingly late at night. In my case, more so the PSP than the DS. But a little bit on the DS as well. Playing Monster Hunter under the covers. It's good memories, man. Good memories. You never had the PSP? Yeah, exactly. You think your PSP is broken? Or at the very least the charger is, right? It's kind of an annoying one to find out if you don't have another PSP or another charger. $71. I need 84,000 experience to get 1 level. Woof. I would need to do this course for 2 full-ass hours. Basically. God, this is getting really crazy to level. That's why it's just never going to get to 99, because it's fucking insane. And then the next level will be like 90,000. And then the next will be like 100,000. It's just... never getting there. Never getting there. Crazy, crazy stuff. You repaired your Game Boy Color as Pokemon Silver, Blue, and Crystal with a battery working? Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. I remember I managed to get my singular hand, on one of the old Game Boys, the before color ones, which I think Blue was on. And I got that, and it was great. I had no sound, but it was a really enjoyable time nonetheless. Hey, Him Hot Dog. Nice name. Welcome. I don't know if I've still got that Game Boy somewhere. I think I might do. Gen 1 Pokemon is wonky as fuck though, so I don't know if I really want to come and play it. It's just cool to own it, basically. What am I doing? Currently, I'm doing 6 more minutes of this agility course because it was redeemed for me to do it for half an hour. And then I will go over and start doing Slayer because I am training up to 70 combat level for the Lumbridge Medium Diary. You need to be 70 combat to be able to take a Slayer task. Quite the content, yeah. Yes, agility is riveting. At least it's active. It's much better than like wood cutting or fishing, where you're basically just standing in one place, not even moving the whole time. Those ones are awkward. As much as I love them. To be fair, I love everything in this game, so maybe not you, Herbler. Maybe not you. Your PSP is dead? Aww. Sad times. Rest in peace, PSP. A different era, man. A different frickin' era, that was. I am really intrigued by maybe getting more Hunter as well. Just to see what the imps drop. Could be intriguing. How long we got? 3.5 minutes left. And I'll be free. I'll be free. Can go over to Nada, get that herbalist man to clean my Avanto, or whichever one it is. I'll make sure which one it is I need first. I'm pretty sure it's an Avanto. I got it on a post-it note here. An Avanto. And that's one of Fairy Tale's requirements done. Good. Good. I will do the teleport, as I said. Do my little mini half farming run. And then go back to my troll killing. Hopefully they can drop ensouled heads. That would be nice. I love everything that can drop an ensouled head. The prayer experience? The prayer experience? It's so amazing. Want all of my Slayer tasks to drop ensouled heads. And also be possible for melee to kill them. That's a kind of big thing as well. Climb on basket. These laps are quicker than I thought they were. Still a lot longer than the previous course was, but the previous course was really freaking short, so. Just looking at all of the things I wrote down as useful thresholds that I kind of wanted to get to. I only need 7 more herb lore levels. That's obviously twice the experience required, but 7 herb lore. We'll ignore construction because it's not really relevant. I need 6 more farming. And I just barely got a farming level, so it's going to take a while. 4 more fishing. It's all really bloody close. Ow. Sad thing about fishing is I just don't know if it's even going to be worth it. Because I feel like most of the time I'm just going to get the tuna rather than the swordfish. But it will at least make my lobster catch rate slightly better. And then them base 55 combat stats. 7, 4, and 9. Oh, there we go, we're done. We're done. What's my money making strategy? Cry at how poor I am. Is my money making strategy? It has been, for the most part, praying that I get... No, it's the normal snake. The good drops to be able to high out with from Slayer, but that hasn't really been working at the moment. And before that point, it was to use fletching. Fletch longbows and then just sell them a few at a time to whatever is the best world for me to do it with. I'm even just gonna double check this in the quest log just to really make sure. A nature talisman and an Avon toe. A singular Avon toe. I'm also probably gonna need some money for this guy to do it for me. Hello, is it you? Crush? No, thanks. Oh, hell yeah. That shark eyes? Good shit, my man. Gonna make a clean. Clean your herbs at 200 coins each. There's an easy task in the desert. I have a clean Avanto. Teleport to Ardoin. And then get lost about where you need to run over here. Not gonna need that on me. Where I'm going. Give me the onion seeds. In fact, give me potatoes instead. Because it does both onion and potato, that I remember. I can plant both of these things. I've got everything else I need. You only got 4,000? Yeah. I feel like the speed at which you just absolutely blitz through your money when you start using it, it is soul crushing sometimes, to be honest. It took me so long to build up to 100,000. And then I started spending it like a few days ago. And I've gone through most of it. I had 150,000, and now I have 60. Where did it go? And how was it so fast? It's a shame this died, but I didn't give it compost, so I'm not surprised. Super compost. On to you. Yeah, fletching, bows, and longbows is the best thing I've got at the moment. I don't necessarily know if it's particularly good, but that's what I've been doing. I can make maple longbows, so relatively far in. Oops, not you. Ah, the fire cape. Taunting me. One day, you shall be mine, fire cape. One day. Ah, man. I want it so badly. I'm wondering if I get my... It's gonna be so low though, right? If I got my ranged up to like 60, maybe I could give it a go. What would I need for the rune crossbow? 61. What's the likelihood I randomly stumble into specifically a rune crossbow drop though? Probably ridiculously small. Hey, I'm glad the marigold survived this time. It's a shame that all of my frickin' herbs have died. The thing I cared the most about. Withering before me. Super compost. Yeah, super compost to the man. That will help. The farming cape. That person is born and bred farmer right there. Farmer's cape, farmer's hat, the whole shebang. It's amazing. I wonder if the farming cape makes it so that you don't have stuff die when you plant it. That would be cool. Okay. Can run up to Burthorpe, go into the basement, get me gear out, and then finally back to killing. Moida. Get all of this stuff out of my inventory. This stuff needs to go back to the correct person. But I can run over to Burthorpe like this. I have my prayer energy. I have 57 frickin' hit points now. Dying. Right. I'm gonna have to pray ranged as I run around and up, and then run back into that corner where I was at before, because it's just a really good spot to hide away in. I also maybe want to keep this gear on, since I will be praying. I don't necessarily need to care about being hit unless they can hit through it. And I can switch it to melee once I get to the top. Set up my quick prayer, it is against melee, cool. Gonna just walk so I can build up the run to actually be able to run around and up without being friggin' murdered. Because those guys really, really messed me up something chronic last time. I don't remember. It was you. Trade. Just wondering if this lady... Amylase packs? Okay. Oh, the doggy rolls over so you can pet his belly. That's cute. Okay, melee gear is this. One of those. Give me that. That should be the lot. Yeah, don't need that ghost speak amulet anymore. Is this looking correct? That is looking correct. Put this on while I go over there. Grab myself some food. Just so I'm in a good spot. And then, to be honest, I'll probably just home telly to get off the plateau. Definitely want enough run, otherwise I'm going to get absolutely fucking shredded. Well, my prayer will get shredded, I suppose. I won't, because I'll be fine. Go over to this one. What item should a beginner buy at the Grand Exchange? I honestly don't know, Hot Dog, because this is the only account I've played, and I'm playing an Iron Man, so I can't use the Grand Exchange. I would guess some like basic equipment so you can train all of your styles would be good, but I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry. There we go. Up here. And I haven't lost half my frickin' health. So like I would guess a sword of whatever you're able to equip at your current level. Some very basic armor for all of the styles if you don't want to make it yourself. But if you're a proper beginner, I'd say just do whatever you want. Like, meander around, find stuff out. There's no right and wrong way to do stuff, right? Something takes your fancy, just give it a go. Oh. Ooh, a runner. These guys can also give runners, huh? This guy's already been hit. God damn it. I have to kill 55 of them. That's a lot. I just thought I'd get me another level. Probably with the regen that they have. I know I won't get the credit, but I'm kind of stuck at this point, so. Where did that guy come from? Just sort of popped out into existence. I like that depending on where I stand in like this little triangle here, one of 3 different tracks plays. It's very amusing. This guy's name is P-Hat. Why is his name Peahead? I didn't even go on. Oh, I was misclicking it, that's why. I wasn't clicking in the right spot. No wonder it won't go on. Oh, this guy's gonna do the thing that hurts my soul where they just don't pick up the items. Because they don't need to. It hurts inside, man. Look at this cool little offhand dagger he's got. That's neat. Yeah, I got the prayer flick roughly about right. Oh, but then I started talking, so I screwed myself up. As it always is. I would love to look at the drop table of these guys, so if I could get this task again, I think that'd be brilliant. At least what I've had so far is good seeds. I've got 52 of them left, so I'm gonna get a proper, like, indication, I feel like. But considering these guys are level 69, by the way, nice. They might actually have some good stuff, maybe? Trying to think of what the last thing I killed that actually had relatively good drops was, but it just isn't coming to me at all. Sure. Black Warhammer might not be the best, but sure, why not? They attack so slowly, it's so strange. Thankfully my armor's good enough to just eat it most of the time. Oh, I wonder if that guy just like logged out and logged back in to reset his aggression timers or something so he could just beat the shit out of them without having to pay attention. Although it does still seem to be there. So maybe not. Oh. Give him the good pokes. Come on, he's only got 5 health left. Yay! So much for their incredibly high regen, by the way. Also, my health. It takes so long to recover, I'd have to flick so many in a row. And I keep messing it up. Good. Keep it going. Nom that potato before I fall prey to another miss, and then that happens. Thank you for giving the horrifically perfect example. Yeah, this guy's just popped out of existence again. He's just not here anymore. So strange. Hey, Lotador. How you doing? Good to see you again. Better than yesterday? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Is the issues all resolved? Or at least on the up, on the fix? No? Oh, that's unfortunate. Good. These guys are called Dung and Ash. It's just battered by a bit. It's good enough, right? It's good enough. It's serious, yeah. Yeah, incremental improvement is nice. It's the problem with serious things, right? Is you can never it's not nice to talk about it. So I understand. I hope it goes as well as it can. You got a new higher skill? Oh yeah? What in? What in and what level? Oh yes, the noted mackerel that was so perfectly timed to take advantage of the fact that I had run out of food. I remember that. Why is my chat not working properly? You got into mining and smithing at 57 and 60. Dang, nice one. How did you get your smithing to be higher level than your mining? Oh, right, you bought some stuff? Right. Yep, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I forget the Grand Exchange exists. One of those things where, like, it's not an option for me, so it just gets eradicated from my mind, you know? That's pretty damn nice, though. 60? Good stuff. I don't know if it's necessarily super helpful if you have the Grand Exchange on Back and Cool, but you can make mithril stuff at that point, right? Or you're starting to get into mithril range? Your goal is the Colossal Blade? I do not know what that is. But good luck. It sounds pretty cool. It's hard to argue against getting something called the Colossal Blade. Is huge sword, yeah. That bit's apparent. Do you smith it, or is it from like a reward for something? It's a reputation reward? Okay. Cool. Very cool. Have you made any progress towards that then? Or did you need your smithing level up first before you could get it? You're 1/5 of the way. Very nice. That's pretty sweet. Really? One-fifth costs you 200 steel and 200 mithril. That's a lot. Does it get longer the further you go, or is it like a flat cost the whole way through? Because if it's a flat cost, then 1,000 steel and 1,000 mithril isn't that bad. It does have a variance? Oh, shit. I made myself 1,000 mithril just to build arrows out of, so, like, it's definitely doable. Actually, I made 2,000. Bugger. Glad my health has managed to recover a little bit. Back up to 24 now. Without the need of food. Hey, the 11. Oh, I forgot to bring the combat potions. I always forget the freaking combat potions, man. God damn it. Colossal sword. That does sound like fun. Oops, that was a bit late. It requires 60 to attack, and it's only at 47 right now. That is a bit of an issue, yeah. You can train it up though, right? If you ever want a break from doing whatever it is with your like reputation gain, just to like break up if it's becoming a bit monotonous, you can go and train attack for a little bit, right? Strike the iron while it's hot. Respectable, respectable. Literally, hey. I'm getting close to this level up here. You're unsure where to train your attack? You can always do Slayer like I'm doing. Because then you get two things going at the same time. It gives you a monster you have to go and kill. You go and kill that monster and just do it with attack, right? It's very, self-sufficient, as such. Especially since you'll probably want to train Slayer anyway, eventually. Why not? Two birds, one stone. Do you have a mess with Slayer? It's probably a good thing to do that then. It's going to be slower than if you did it on a monster that was, you know, more appropriate or whatever. But you do also get Slayer going at the same time, which is nice. Lovely. I think I'm going to pop one of these just to be on a higher amount of health. Because I do keep messing up enough that it's going to happen eventually, and I don't want to just mess up twice in a row and then die. What have I got left? 38? I've already killed that many of them? Jesus. Just in terms of rewards so far, it hasn't been the best, but it's been pretty good. The lore rune drop is always nice, right? 60 earth rune at a time is pretty solid. The black warhammer shows that they can at least drop equipment. If it's all of the black level of strength, then I am uninterested, but big bones are good. Got some solid stuff going. The chunky 11 hits. Oh yeah. Oh, messed that one up. I'm really enjoying Slayer, to be honest. I think it's really fun. It feels very, like, questy. Because you get told, like, oh, go to this place. Or not necessarily go to this place, but go kill these monsters. X number of them. Feels very... You know, I've got... Please kill the rat in my basement, or whatever, that every RPG starts with. Except the monsters just get more and more ridiculous. Please kill him. Oh, I was greedy. I was greedy and it hurt real bad. I'm just getting scared that I'm running out of prayer. And I don't think I've even done half the task yet, so... Which is good in a way, because I am about to get a strength level. Ooh. And it'll be just one more. And I will permanently have reached the 11 max hit mark. which is pretty friggin' sweet. Please just die. Thank you. I should maybe eat a tater, but I'm trying to save them. I've got 24 health. I can take one hit from them without dying. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey Wolfman, how are you? Welcome. We must cherish the taters. They are not to be squandered. Two more lorries. That's good shit. Love it. I'm close to a prayer level here as well. I think I'm actually close to strength, prayer, and slayer all at the same time. I think a prayer level feels really strange from burying bones. I don't know the last time I got a prayer level from burying bones. Messed it up. Messed it up again. There we go. Avast, this is not the time. Go away. Not the time at all. I need 4 more. Hey. Strength level 52. Yeah, Slayer's relatively close as well. And then Prayer also only needs 500 more. That's a nice little trifecta of levels that are all going to kind of happen here. Okay, I believe that's incredibly rude. I believe 1 more strength level means that my max hit is 11. Without me needing to be on strength. And I can finally start trading defense. Even though it feels weird to do it with my attack, so it feels like it's so low, but I've done a pretty good job of hitting these guys, so. I do assume the rune equipment has something to do with that, which isn't necessarily my own merit, right, since I purchased it. Even if I did earn the money. Okay, now my health is a wee bit scary. See one of these now. Don't want to die after all. 31 left. I have 18 prayer. And 5 potats. If only this strength level was a little bit closer. I'd feel a lot nicer about being up here. Oops. If I had, oh, I did that the wrong way around. Oh, God. If I was on defensive, I reckon it'd put their hit chances against me into the frickin' bin. Because it's already relatively low. They just can hit hard enough that my health can't keep up. Getting punished for my comment. I've been hitting these pretty good now, actually. Just missed like 6 times in a fucking row. Come on, there we go. That's more like it. There's always the big boy potions as well I can go and get. Well, they're not big boy potions, but the combat potion. 60 rune drop again. Oh, glad I missed that one. Need to do a little bit earlier than I think. There we go. Back into the rhythm. It's fine, just use 1 prayer point per 2 mountain trolls. It'll be fine. Easy. Keep trying to get into the habit of basing it off when my attacks are, but that's just not helpful. Hey, there we go. A proper hit. Nice. Haven't seen one of those in friggin' ages. I'm amazed I did not drain a point the entire time that was on for. Gotta get good with it now. No choice anymore. Nice. That's what I want to see. It's crazy how something which should, it seems so relatively simple, eats so much attention. 7 frickin' nature runes? 7? That's an amazing drop. Now the like creeping voice in the back of my head is like, if they can drop nature runes, maybe they can drop nature talismans. But I don't want to have too much hope for something that's probably not true. Oops, yeah, turn that on too late. Try to decide based off my attack pattern again, even though my attack pattern is asynchronous to its. Limpwort seed's nice. It's fine, health is a resource as well, and I'm not full health, so taking damage is okay. It is fine. You just need to not run out. Really trying to treat this like I have no food. Because I shouldn't really be using food when I still have prayer left. Tis unnecessary. Okay, well, I'm glad it missed me. 25 left, 12 prayer points. Still keeping roughly up with the, like, 1 prayer point per 2 kills, but not quite. God, I love seeing that 11 pop up. Makes me feel so good to know this thing's gonna die a little bit quicker every time. Oh, there goes another one. Now I don't know what it's gotta be, like 2.5. Can I please do some frickin' damage? Thank you. My hit rate went in the bin all of a sudden, eh? There we go. A steel med helm, okay. Once again, not fantastic in terms of tier for gear that they can drop, but Slayer quests are so tedious, you swear. I quite like doing them, honestly. I enjoy the challenge of even getting up to this place because of all the rock throwers as well. That was fun. I think there's excitement for me as well of like, because I'm not looking at the drop table till I've killed 100 of them. Every time I kill one, I'm like, what's gonna happen? Try and start making assumptions about the whole drop table by just what I've got from, like, so far, you know? It's kind of an enjoyable little experience. And also, yes, 2.5 per kill now for prayer points, which is not happening. When I get my prayer level up, do I get the prayer point? Or does it start empty? I can't remember. I want to remember that I get it. Ugh. Mystery prayer, but helps a resource, it's fine. Good. I think what helps me not find it boring as well is, because I don't know any way to really train any of my stats either. I'm sure it would be just as boring. Or tedious, maybe is a better way to put it, because I don't find it boring. To, just train melee combat by itself, regardless. I'd be doing the same shit, but I wouldn't be getting to see all these different types of monsters and all that, you know? Oh, fuck. Prayer XP is a bonus, yep. Prayer XP is lovely. Hey, Colt! Thank you very much for the raid, I appreciate it. Gonna kill this little trolly troll here, and then I'll give you a little shout out in return. I appreciate it very much. How was your stream? There we go. How did it go? Shout out, bomb. There we go. Always nice to see you. I nearly pulled myself back to a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 2.5-to-1, but it was, I failed. Fine. Cool. What'd you get up to? Hey, Lotador, have I done Sleeping Giants quest? I do not believe so, no. Cool. Good shit. 340. I will not get the level. That's so sad. I was so disgustingly close. I do think that once I have got my my combat stuff sorted and this medium diary sorted, I'm actually gonna do just a whole bunch of quests in a row. Seems like a plan. You said you'd be back to stream until you finish some favors, you have a few buddies, but you got itch to play Soul Calibur 2 the whole time. Nice, nice. It does happen sometimes, right? I can't even think the amount of streams where I've been like, man, I want to hard pivot into just playing like the most random fucking game right now. Because it popped back into my head for like 2 seconds this morning and I have a burning desire to play it for a while. Are you stopping streaming then, Colt? Might play some Rise sometime this week. Nice. It's been really fun. It's always really fun whenever a new Monster Hunter game comes out to me to watch people go back to the games of the previous generation. Just enjoyable. I don't know why. Even if they've already played them before, right? Guess it's nice to know that I'm not the only one in the world. He was on and off for 2 months. You might fully return September. Nice. Fair enough. It does take up a lot of time, doesn't it? I think I can survive a hit on 12 hit points. I think the max hit is an 11. I have incredibly little confidence in that, though. God damn it, Chisel. Hello, Chisel. Hello, Raka. How are you both doing? Pleasure to have you both, as always. Oh, messed that one up. RuneScape derogatory. Is it especially derogatory now that I'm not playing Frontier like I was yesterday? This is art. From a purely technical level, yes. Yes, it is. Ooh. I'm still dragging these fucking points out for as long as I can. I'm nearly back to a 1 to 2 on prayer points to kills ratio. Good. I have also, unfortunately, let quite a few hits sneak through, though. Considering I was on 30 frickin' hit points. I gotta say, by the way, it was actually really nice to play Frontier yesterday. Mostly just like boosted my confidence so frickin' much. To still be able to take on some of those like quite late game fights after a full ass year. Made me feel pretty damn good about myself. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. 14 left. I got 6 prayer points left. It refuses to go down back to a 1 to 2 ratio. Ugh. Come on, keep it going. Just reminds you how much you disliked combat in RuneScape. That's fair, to be honest. You're salty that the third project you owe a favor on someone decides to cancel the project without telling you a whole month of animation waste. What? That sucks so fucking much. That's so much time as well. I'm really sorry about that. You're in the last one, but he's not doing all too well, so you might be doing even more scenes than expected. Right. Down to 5 prayer points. Slayer level 49. Good stuff. Oh, Raka. Something I'm sure you'll appreciate. Agility is my highest stat. It finally hit 71. Numerically highest now rather than just experience highest. It's back on top. Back where it belongs. The highest stat in my suite. As the kids say, poggers. An artist in Twitch chat must be a bot. Oh god. They've gone away for a little while, actually. Maybe it's because I've been too irrelevant in terms of like size and numbers that all the artists are like, oh yeah, fuck this guy, he can't afford anything. But I haven't had one for a long time. I don't think I've had one since the start of this year. Try and hit me up in Discord DMs. Messed up me thingy again. Discord DMs have a separate likely spam. Oh, cool. Cool. Did I really want to get this done? Here's one of your works done in 4 hours, 60 frames. 4,000 by 4,000. I like that. That's very good. Very, very good. Did you start animating for funsies, or did you always want to do it as sort of like a career sort of thing? If you do want to do it as a career. I'm always interested with artistic things. You walked past what I assume is a store, and I called this year's back to school sale Hibbity School, Skibbity School. There's someone who was like, what can we pick that is gonna cringe the teenagers out so fucking hard. Fucking wonderful. I would assume it's a home store if it's called Hemma. Because that sounds very similar to home. And Dutch being the swamp English German that it is. What kind of melee weapon am I using? A rune sword. A stab. As a hobby, aiming for a career? Cool. Cool. Nice. What you would, the typical path. It's always nice to hear, because I feel like a lot of people go into, a lot of things in particular, and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, I went into it because I wanted to do it as a job. But it's always nice with more artistic-y passions, because it always seems to be like, yeah, it was my hobby, but I would like to make some money from it if I can. Not that there's anything wrong with wanting to straight do something for money, right? Because we all need it to live. Yeah, I do this because I find it fun, I just enjoy it. Every job I've ever done for more than the span of a year has driven me fucking insane. And this doesn't. Corporations sucking your soul? It's more of a case of like I run out of things to learn and then I get bored. And then because I'm bored, I just start paying attention to stuff that goes on around me more. Because I'm not actively like attempting to learn stuff, you know? And then I'm like, man, these people really just suck. These managers are assholes. Like one of the places I worked at, I don't know, I think I've said this before. We had to get something fixed in one of the buildings that we had. And I worked for the maintenance people as like a coordinator, so it was my job to arrange to get it fixed. And there was a whole bunch of companies who wouldn't do it because it was just too difficult and it was going to cost too much money for what we wanted to pay them. I managed to find like one specific company that was willing to do it. They were like, we're willing to do it. We're willing to do it for your price you want because we want to get like a rapport with you, you know? So you'll keep coming back to us. We just need like confirmation that it will be paid immediately. So I went and asked the like director. You know, he gave me confirmation. I'm like, great, get it ordered. They go in, they fix it. Month later, finance department sits behind me. The bills are up for pay. And then they're like, oh yeah, this person to the director, they need paying as well. And he's like, I'll push it back a month. They don't need to be paid. Oh, fucking excuse me. Do you have any idea how much of my fucking time that took? And now I'm the one who looks like the arsehole because I'm the one who had the fucking conversation with them. bastards. It's always stuff like that. You'd rather shoot yourself than work at a private corporation? I mean, everything's a private corporation, basically, right? A school for stationery and a lot of junk. Check the memes, you put the poster in there. That font as well is fucking horrendous. Oh my god, I love it. It sucks. Your old gore art days with a hobby? Once you saw Phineas and Ferb at Adventure Time, you said, nah, I'd win. You started forcing yourself to try and do the old Disney or the 30 rubber hose animation. You've still got a lot to learn. That's really cool. I really like that. That's such a fun shift as well, right? It's also kind of funny to be like, yeah, I animate things mostly for children. With my dark background. Ignore all the bits where I've gone and drawn specifically these characters, but covered in blood and gore. Just don't look at those. This is a violation of the Geneva Convention. Honestly, that poster might be. Oh, it's so fucking funny though. It's not like it's the first time the Dutch have not cared about someone else's human rights. I've got to kill 2 more, and I have 1 prayer point left. I did bring it back to the 1-to-2 ratio. Fuck. Humans have rights? Apparently. God knows where they're disappearing to, but we should. Oh, come on. Oh no, I messed it up. Keishan did not know this. That she did not. I got it down 1-to-1. An equivalent amount. Ooh. Okay, come on. Just don't fuck it up. That 11 hit is exactly what I need. Where'd I get the sword anyway? I bought it for 20,000 coins from the Legends Guild? Is that the right one? The Champions Guild? Whichever one I've got access to. The one near Varrock. I did it. I did it. Whoop. The Heroes Guild? I don't think it's called that. The Champions Guild, this place. I want to teleport. That's what I want to do. Ooh. Funny thing is, you wanted to do a Cult Gunner Facebook account in less than a day. You posted your old art. Oh well. Feels weird that the Force is being lumped into not safe for work. Yeah. The threshold for stuff is like really low now, it feels like. I suppose it's good to a degree, but it does feel very low. Gold's gonna get banned by the payment processors, yeah. Banned in less than a day, and it wasn't even your most darkest old art, yeah. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Especially if it is something that's like clearly artistic as well. Grand exchange. Whee! I got a whole level from that in terms of strength, which is nice. The opiate of the masses can't have any darkness. They will start to think the world isn't okay. Is there anyone who does think the world is okay at this point in time? Where are they? And how do I get my head under that rock? Hello, Vanica. Give me a new assignment. 51 werewolves. Interesting. I mean, I know where they are, which is nice. PSU's been sent. Well done. Well done. We have to grapple with the stress, yeah. I wonder if I could use the Wolfsbane for these guys to beat the crap out of them while they're human. And then just hit them with something that's not when they're low health. I wonder if they transform and still maintain the same like percentage of health. Put the PSU in bubble wrap, the cables too in separate bubble wrap, put it in the box of a toaster and then put that in the box of a coffee machine. I assume you didn't have the boxes for the bits left then. You only had the GPU packaging. To be fair, I think I've only got my GPU and my CPU. Hello, Canifis. I'm over here now. They can't really deny warranty here for not keeping the OG packaging. Oh, really? That's good. That's nice. Last say of the topic, the original run. You got since we got digital animation, you thought studios would create better, smoother 2D animation in less time. You saw the Adventure Time era of animation. You thought that men of old had sticks and stones and bird of forest. These guys have flamethrowers that like cigarettes. That's why you tried to make the shift. That's fair. I can respect that. I can respect that. It's probably one of those things where, like, it should have... Hey, Big John, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. It should have probably had a greater increase in stuff than it did, but because it became easier, in theory, it became easier. It just became more of a demand to pump it out quicker rather than like an improvement to the qualitative nature, right? Which sucks. Just gonna release those for a moment while I do this. Just need to send it safely so it doesn't shuffle around in the box. That's fair. Yeah, just to ensure it doesn't get... You're kind of sending it back because you don't necessarily want it anymore, and then you package it really poorly so it like intentionally gets damaged. And then they can't be like, well, it's a damaged product, so... Yours is already damaged? Yeah, but they don't know that, right? They have to be able to see that it was damaged. Oh yeah, I want to try this. Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane. I wonder if it counts if I kill them while he is Edvard. Here. You're pretty sure there's damage from the fact that smoke appeared? It is a good indication that there will be visible damage. I want to check to see if this counts as a kill. First of all. And I'm pretty sure this is also a Mauritania diary anyway. So... And then I want to check to see if I can half and half it. That does not count as a kill. So the question becomes, can I half and half it? This dagger can hit pretty hard, by the way. What was that, like 7 or something? That's pretty good for itself. Max hit of an 8. So now if I switch to the sword... He does? Okay, cool. Good to know. You gotta take a nap, have a nice stream. Thank you very much for the raid once again, I appreciate it. I hope your nap is good. And I hope you enjoy your streams when you do them here and there. Oh, whoops. Well, fighting this guy the hard way. I should also drink the potions. You want to do things, but at the same time you just want to sit. Good old conflicting orders from the body. To be fair, I might actually want to attack these guys just as werewolves. Because the sword hits harder, and I kind of want the experience from the fact that they have more hit points. Because the whole point is I want to train my melee stats, right? So just do it with them being werewolves the whole time. Hey, Carolist. Since I'm flicking prayer, it'd be faster to kill them for werewolf due to how strong the sword is. It's actually only got 3 more max hit. With the strength pots, it's got 4 more max hit, actually. But it might be. Just due to, like, hit rate and stuff as well, but I don't know. Also, combat 64, 6 to go. Strength level 53. Should mean my max hit is now an 11. Even when I don't have strength as my chosen style. It's gonna be messed with at the moment because I'm in what'd you call it? I didn't drain any prayer. That clusterfuck that I just made happen. That's funny. You need 60 more tokens for your graceful. It does take a lot, right? But it's so nice. Max hit's valued by strength bonus, but the sword also has higher attack bonuses, meaning it's consistent. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't realize that attack bonus gave you consistently higher hits as well. I knew it gave you more accuracy. I didn't know it made your attacks hit harder more often. That makes sense. That's actually really good to know. Good info, thank you. That's something I genuinely never would have intuited. Does kind of make me want to train attack a bit more than defense right now. Can maybe get defense to 50, then do attack to 50. Then do defense to 55. Since that's useful. You've got a lot of things though, right, Burlesque? If you only need 60 more, don't you need like 100 and something in total? You must have been going hard on agility. It just sort of clocked to me like you only need 60 more already? GU time? Oh, really? I thought you didn't enjoy it last time you played it, Mace. The hankering for Valor Heavy Bowgun. I see. Oh. That 11. That 11 feels so good. Gotta check if you even have membership at the moment. You haven't touched it in years. I really enjoy this game, it's very fun. What is this hit rate? Jesus. Maybe I should train my attack first. As much as I want the defense more. Yes. I love that this task, by the way, is just, oh yeah, go kill 51 villagers. Innocent villagers, potentially innocent villagers. Just fucking kill them. You do, you never cancelled your payments. After not having played it for years? Oopsie. Your greatest trophy, max unity with the Huggy Man. In the game neither of us play, yep. Exactly. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, my bonus has run out. If I hit an 11, we've done it. $542 days ago. Okay, it's only 2 years then, which is bad, but it could be worse. You were so done with GU, yep. Doing a wonderful job of making me feel like it's my fault that you do this to yourself, mate. Don't enjoy for you and you keep forcing yourself to play it because I'm playing it at that moment in time. You're not having fun with GU and you spam through to the point where you dread even thinking about the game because I'm playing it. Kinda making this my fault. It isn't my fault. You just like playing online with people. To that point though, until you don't. Yeah, but when you don't enjoy it, you keep playing. Hey Rhodes, how you doing? RuneScape is back up again today. I'm sorry to break your heart. Game's working again. No more Frontier. Before you ask about Frontier, you haven't played it till now. Just launched it. Hey Gianni, how you doing? Hold up, this ain't Frontier. Imagine if I just like hard pivoted and been like, yeah, I'm actually just getting rid of RuneScape. I couldn't do that. My membership will run out in 100 days though. Still full helms, kind of nice. Also, still have not seen what my max is. Because I'm only hitting 8s. Give monster. Bolt Reaver Astalos. If you're doing Valor Heavy Bowgun, I'm still only hitting 10s? Do I need one more strength level? Oh, god fucking damn it. Do... The iconic fight for Valor Heavy Bowgun is Rust Razor, right? In GU? To do a Rust Razor. Oh no, people farm Rust Razor for Longsword, but they fucking destroy him with Valor Heavy Bowgun. If you have a good enough damage setup, he just flinches till he dies. Like, he doesn't move. A prayer level. Oh my god. A magical moment. Because you can break his back really easily with, like, Rapid Fire Pierce. Or, like, Siege Pierce or whatever it is that... Valor Pierce, whatever. And then because you're hitting his back and it's such a disgusting weak point, he just flinches permanently. Like, just shoot through his face into his back. I'm so upset that I need one more strength level. I thought I was friggin' done. It's so funny though, because I pop a strength pot and suddenly I'm hitting 12s. Like, hold on a second. I'm not even hitting 10s normally. Tomorrow's for you. What day is it today? Is it Thursday today? Or Wednesday? It's Thursday today. Then yes, for you tomorrow. Wait, on strength train you get an invisible boost of free? Yes. Accurate gives you an invisible boost of free attack. Strength gives you an invisible boost of free offense. I don't know what controlled does. And defense gives you the defense boost. It's based on the things that it says here. Like, this is accurate. I think lunge for this, which is my strength training, is aggressive. Yeah. Oh, slash is aggressive here as well. Oh, okay, cool. And then block is defensive, which is the defensive benefit. So if you train strength to the point where you get a new max hit, and then you switch away from strength, you won't have a max hit anymore. Which is kind of fucking annoying. You train strength and then +3 once you've got the max hit. You're so used to Monster Hunter being Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's weird, right? It messes me up as well, don't worry. It worked really nicely on Saturday, Sunday as well, because it was like weekends, right? Friday is a bit awkward. Because people are likely at work. Classic, you didn't eat or drink all day and wonder why you have a headache. Yeah, that's the normal. Unfortunately common. Also, I'm doing wonders with my prayer against these guys. I'm fucking nailing it. I've not lost a single point, I don't think. Nope, not lost a single point because I leveled up. Is that a werewolf? It is a werewolf. It's because their attacks are synced to my attacks and it makes it easier. Like, you attack these seemingly completely normal villagers, and then they turn into werewolves. Leveling Slayer? Yep. Primarily leveling my combat stats, so I can get to combat level 70, but Slayer in the process. My attack potion has run off, that's why I'm failing to hit very often here. I get 100 per one of these killed though, that's really good. Really, really good. Is it a new helmet? No, I think it's the same one. Oh wait, is it a new one? Yeah, it is. It's a full helm instead of a. I had a medium helm before, I think. The thing I really need is a legs upgrade. Still got steel legs. Yeah, it's an adamant full helm instead of an adamant med helm, I think. Was what I previously had. Good eye. Considering they're just different shades of blue with different plumes in them. Although full helm does look slightly different to the med helm, I suppose. Still, good eye nonetheless. Is every NPC secretly a werewolf? In this village, yeah, like every fucking person is a werewolf. For some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason for it in the lore. Why hide it at that point? Honestly. Iron whacker like the canoe. Cute. I love that you can just straight up attack them as well and it just like doesn't matter. Just kill them. No one cares. None of the other werewolves. So amusing about games. Endlessly amusing. Just a murderous psychopath. People are just like, yeah, that's Tuesday. You're on your own? Yeah. You've got exposed, idiot. What they don't see somehow is me side-eyeing them while I'm stabbing this guy like, you're next. You when you had to kill 500 guards for 2 clue scrolls? Oh my god. You've eradicated an entire village worth of guards. At least I'm only killing 51 of these villagers. That's less bad, right? You assume it's an outlaw village? It's in Mauritania. Where everything's weird in Mauritania, so... Mauritania's owned by fucking... vampires. So it's kind of the... land of, fucked up creatures. Ghosts, vampires, and werewolves are all here. And crabs. And zombies. And undead chickens. Can you turn into a vampire or werewolf? I don't believe so. We just kill them. A werewolf's minion to vampires in traditional fantasy? I don't know. Traditional fantasy does all sorts of fucky stuff with werewolves and vampires, so... Sometimes they're against each other, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're dominion over one another. It's all over the fucking place, right? I also reached a total level of 1,125. In VTM, the werewolves hunt vampires? Yeah, exactly. In the Underworld movies, werewolves are minions to vampires. Just all over the place. Yeah, I remember in, is it Bloodlines that I played? God, I can't remember the name of the game already. It's not even been that long, that's scary. There was that one mission where you had to, like, basically run away from a vampire, from a werewolf, right? On top of the cliff, like, near the end. That dude was a fucking beast. Compared to me. A mithril square shield, huh? That's a wee bit of money. That's something I can actually hire out. Cool. Nothing like capping a hyper Joe in 10 minutes on your first hunt after a year. Your clan, the Gangrel, sometimes ally with the werewolf, canonically. Oh, really? Cool. I mean, I suppose they have the most bestial, like, features to them, right? So that does make sense. That was their shtick. Wasn't there another Vampire the Masquerade game in development at the moment? Did I see that at some point? It is Bloodlines specifically? Okay, cool. It's a mess. Oh. Good. Development hell for like 6 years. Ooh. Doesn't look good. That's a bummer. It would have been really nice to play an updated version of that game. Enough GU, he says after one hunt. Oh, nice. It was very engaging. I feel like that's the sad thing with Bloodlines, right? Is that it is like a fun game and all, but it is very old. And it just has things that suffer because of that. It was enjoyable. I do still look at my time on it fondly, not the end. The end was very rough, unfortunately. God mode. Didn't we not do that for the most part? I think for the most part, I got myself to a point where I was like functionally safe. And then basically just healed myself instead. You think the enemies on my save were a bit bugged? Oh, really? They were like cracked for some reason. These prayer flicks, they're going pretty good, yeah. They shouldn't be that tanky, yeah. You're ready for the 0 pot dad run? I'm not entirely sure what that is, but no. Might be because I had to change the plus patch mid playthrough. Maybe, yeah. It might have fucked up with some stuff. Definitely. I would. It's one of those things where I'd like to do, but I don't know if I'll ever do it. Because other stuff I would like to do more higher priority, you know? There is a small want to play that game again, but to do a fully gun playthrough. Instead of trying to do like a melee playthrough and then having to switch to guns at the end. Yeah, playing that game in like a modern setting, a modern game, where it has like an actual combat system, more so, but still the ability to do all the levels and the masquerade and stuff, that would be really cool. Really, really cool. It's all you want, honestly. You should probably play some DK. Oh yeah, you own that. Yeah, you probably should. Zero pair pot Jad run. I don't want a zero prayer pot anything. The only reason these prayer flicks are so easy is because we're attack synced. That's the only reason I can do it. It makes it more instinctual, feel good, you know? You current VTMBs, Evs? They said players not to expect the same experience from the individual, and that's very concerning, yeah. Especially when, like, the original is kind of a cult classic, right? It's not necessarily what you want to be saying when it has that status. They wanted the Bloodline's name, but without a proper successor, yeah. Which doesn't work. They know how much the fans crave it, exactly. But you can't just get away with that, like it just won't work. People will just be like, oh, this is trash, it's not what it's meant to be at all. And then other people will find out and they just won't buy it. Does it have an expected release date at all, or is it purely just development hell? It's never gonna be made. Sort of thing. Doesn't yet? Yeah, that is rough then. Supposed to release in 22. Yeah, I don't think they quite made it. Got delayed multiple times and changed studios, which probably means they just started from the ground up. Reminds you a lot of Duke Nukem Forever. I remember vaguely hearing that that didn't go very well, but that's about it. That was a long time ago. Was that 2010 or something? Surely that wasn't that long ago. But also, like, I kind of feel like it was. It was a shoot that was in development for 15 years. It did release in 2011. Dude, I was so close. Highly anticipated, yeah. And then it didn't do great, from what I remember. It was just meh, yeah. Which honestly might be the worst situation. When it's not good and not bad, it's just solidly fucking meh. That's gotta be the worst bit. At least if it's bad, you get to be upset. More upset, anyway. When it's meh, you're just disappointed. And that's no fun. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully it somehow spawns something good, even with all of the signs that point to no. Christ. Bum 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 bum. Ouch, that fucking hurts. I got 24 of these left to do. I've nearly done half of them. Okay. They do take a long time to kill. They are a lot of experience, which is nice, but they take a long frickin' time to kill. But it will be like, what, a strength level and 2 attack levels from these guys? Just pretty damn fucking good. Please hit. 54 attack is what I'm on right now. Which is 1 above. Yeah, I literally just need 1 more goddamn attack level. That's so disappointing! Strength level, sorry. After all that time where I was like super hoping for it, god fucking damn it, man. Also, my prayers are doing poorly. I find it interesting that my attack potions run off quicker. Oops. I am looking forward to doing something that is a little bit more, Ooh, a scimitar. Cool. I don't want to say interesting, but interesting combat-wise. In depth, maybe, rather than just graph-looking. Because this is very effective. But functionally has no tension in it because it's so easy against monsters that have the same attack speed. What's the plan if I beat 9 souls instantly today? To do the true ending. Because I'm still enjoying the game enough that I would like to play some more. And Dawn said it has an extra phase on the final boss, which I would obviously like to do because I really enjoy the combat in the game. And then if I get through both of those things today, I'll probably just end stream. To be honest. But if there's a shitload of time left, then I would like to go over to Echoes. Fire Emblem Echoes. Get that complete. So like 2 hours after the fact, yeah. I want to be done with Echoes. My hope is if everything aligns perfectly for September, I'll be done with Fire Emblem Echoes, I'll be done with Fire Emblem Engage. For You will be done. RuneScape's still going to be here. And then Echoes can be immediately replaced with whatever the first game is redeemed during September is. First one that manages to slip in there. The Magnolia, if you get in quickly enough, yeah. You got a huge salary payout? Why so? $80 more than usual? Holy shit. Nice. That's significant. September funds achieved. You've only got one game anyway, so you could already afford it, right? Unless you're gonna choose to let Claire Obscure be first. Although Crim did say that they don't know what order they want to do stuff in still. So, not necessarily going to be. Grim wants to do E33 first, you'll let them, otherwise it's a race. I imagine we'll... Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to bring it yet, so I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Ring it? I don't know why I said ring. Just don't ask me. How I'm going to fix it, how I'm going to sort it, how it's going to be set up. I've got ideas, but I'm not set on any of the ideas just yet, so... Oh, no, that's gonna be that way, but I mean in terms of, like, slots for the games, you know? In the schedule, yeah, precisely. Because at the moment, we have 3 days during the week, and I kind of wanted it to be 2 separate slots for September games. Hey, 65 combat. Good shit. Well, weekend late is gonna be, Frontier. Really? Yeah. And weekend early is probably Lies of P. So the best I could do is like weekday early and weekend early. Oh, sorry, weekday early, weekday late. Which is less than ideal. Could always just treat it temporarily like, as if Lies of P was a redeem, basically. Lies of P has to be on the weekends, because, Chisel brought the friggin' game for me, the DLC. And that's the only time Chisel would be able to see it, so it feels a bit shit to otherwise do it, you know? I don't have to, but I would like to. After opening it for September? Yeah, exactly. Although I don't know how you get into the DLC, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should tell you, yeah. I'm just wondering if I should just do a new save. Chapter 9, like right near the end. So I might as well just do a new save then. Well, does it automatically go to New Game Plus, that game, or not? I don't think it does, right? So I could play on my first save, my quote-unquote main save. Not that such a thing really exists for that, but... I'll have to have a look into it on Steam. I used the prayer point. Disaster. After all this time. Can you not try and get me to attack you, please? These people long for death, I swear to God. After the credits roll, you'll be prompted to start New Game Plus immediately or continue exploring post-game content. If you choose to explore further, you can access New Game Plus later. Okay, so I just have to check what it was that I did. Hopefully I was smart. Unfortunately, I am me. High alch these bad boys. That's a lot of gold. Also, the noise changes. That's cute. I think that's the first time I've ever high alched any game. Nice. Good stuff. Try the stream file unless I really want to play base game. I'd probably just go with the stream file to get into the DLC straight away. Because I don't think it's going to take me overly long to get back into it. Like the flow, you know? I don't think it would take terribly too long. I would very much like to do that. Also, I have the trident or whatever it was on my first file, and I really liked that weapon. So it would be just cool to play with it again. I think it was fun. Could just get it again. I think my second file, I consumed all of the souls. To get money, so because the second one was the no parry run. That was really fun as well. Really cool that you can play that game in that way. Where you just don't parry whatsoever. Being able to dodge red attacks with that ability is crazy good. Sekiro no parry? That's torture. That is straight up torture. It is way too integral to the combat of that game, I would say. Also an 11 followed by a 12 hit on the transform there is pretty goddamn good. Seems like my attack may be reaching a decent-ish level against these guys with the buffs as well. Which is good. It did take a long time to do this task, though. I've been here for a little bit of time. Just a smidgen. Whew. Good. Fucking-lightful. I love how much it just works as well. Of prayer flicking. The fact that this is a thing you can do is so silly. It makes perfect sense, but it's also just silly. I've done this for what, like 31 kills? And I've lost 1 prayer point. It's kind of nuts. Single digits, 9 left. Nearly there. I love seeing 2 damage numbers pop up on the same enemy at the same time. That is delightfully enjoyable. I'm up to 65 combat so far, I think it was. I am up to 65. It would take me 3 attack levels. Eesh. So I'm gonna need 15 more levels in my melee stats before I get to be 70 combat. Really? Shit. Shield. That takes me to... I want 7 in defense, 2 in strength, and 7 in... I mean, I could do it if I got all of them to 55. It would work. It's just a bummer. I wonder if I should get my attack to 50? Get my strength up to whatever gives 12 max hit instead. And then do defense to like 60. Hello, Rampart. How you doing? Good to see ya. The amount of time I've spent in Mauritania recently was a one chunk man. I have been here a lot, haven't I? I'm turning into the swamp man himself at this fucking rate. I've been over at, what's it called? A whole bunch. Port Phasmatis? I've been there way too much. You're doing grand? Good. Been lurking since the beginning. I appreciate that. Finally cleared out the beardy, and the snakies. Nice. I don't know the incubation period for snakes, but did the snake manage to have babies? I can't remember. My brain is failing me right now. I remember there was the snake that had some awkward situations. in terms of like it didn't go very well, and then you were gonna try again, but I can't remember the results of if the second bit happened or not. Failing. No fertile eggs this year. Ah, that's a bummer. That's a shame. I have somehow found one of the most efficient crafting experiences. How do I keep doing this? No. The glass blowing in Port Phasmatis is one of the best ways of doing it. That's fucking funny. It does give 60,000 an hour, so I can't necessarily, I'm super surprised. That's really funny though. I just keep stumbling into it. Easy to do, you can sell the glass black to the charter store so you don't lose any GP. Yep. I'm gonna build it all up at once. I know it's inefficient to do it because it goes down to a flat value where it gets minimized, but I'm gonna take all of the stuff I have at the end and sell it to them in one go. Because I think it'll just be funny to see how much money it is. Horribly inefficient. But I suppose you buy seaweed and soda ash and seaweed cost like 5 gold each, right? Or something? And I'm not buying buckets of sand anymore because I just fetch the sand myself now. So I suppose it is purely just like dead break even, basically. That's kind of fun. Oh, make some money? Yeah. I think the glass bottoms out at 4 gold. Like when you sell it. I think the minimum amount it becomes worth is 4 gold, so, because I'll just sell a whole bunch of it all at once. I think I will technically lose money, but whatever. Normally you buy 10 ash and buckets of sand, smelt them, then blow them on the way to the charter ship to Hop World. Ah, to go buy the next lot? Right. That explains when I was trying to buy the stuff in Port Phasmatis, why I was really struggling to find any. Because there's probably a whole bunch of people just doing that. So what I did is I went to Tavali instead. Or Catherby, sorry. I went to Catherby and I was buying it all over there. And it was just like there, available all the time, basically. That makes sense now. I thought it was good in Catherby because I can buy an inventory full of soda ash and seaweed. And then chuck it all in the bank until I get bored of running back and forth. And then I can go get sand from Yanil to match the amount that I want to have in total. And then use the seaweed in Port Phasmatis to match up to the amount of sand that I got. Takes a bit extra time, but It also saves me a bit of time in the same time, because I'm not world hopping to just buy the ash, right? So... weird combination of saving and losing time at the same point. Only 2 more of these things left, and I'm free. Whatever you need to do to keep having fun, exactly. And I'm now, I think, 1 level away, right, from my first piece of green dragon armor. 1 frickin' level. You had to do some smithing for a quest, decided to stop buying bronze bars and just repair windmills in the Motherlode mine. Fair. Fair. Do I have the levels for Hand in the Sand? I will check when I'm allowed to stop prayer flicking here. The Hand in the Sand, yes I do. You need 49 crafting and 17 thieving. So I only recently got the crafting required, actually. A specific goal of Hand in the Sand, thank you. You'll thank me. Cool. I will start it now, I guess, once I've killed this guy. Even though there isn't the time to do it, and then I will just finish it on Tuesday. Hand in the Sand. It's a fun name. Not that I can kill this guy. Hardest freaking werewolf in the entire village. Hey, 10 hit. Come on. Die for me, please. Do the last one. I can stop annihilating your kind. Hey. Freedom. I will say that I'm better at flicking than you are. Only when it is a synced attack pattern. If it's not a synced attack pattern, I'm kind of rough at it. But because we're attacking at the same time, for some reason it just makes a lot of sense to my brain. New episode of Down to Down? Down to Down to Down? Have you even been watching it? Whoops, didn't want to do that. Nope. Oh, it's on deposit X. That's why it's not doing it properly. There we go. I'm back up to 75,000. Yay! Woo! Right. Where is my cape? It's in here. Give me this stuff. It requires thieving and crafting, this quest. Let's take a hammer. That's construction, really, but... let's take a thread, I suppose, just in case. Thread and a needle. I can't really think of what else I would need. Let's grab some buckets. Maybe the glass blowing pipe. That's just some random crafting materials I have. And then hopefully they'll come up and be useful. You're knocking out some quests, completely mindlessly following RuneLite, guys. Turns out you rigged some fraud contests and straight up murdered the contestant of the opposing side. That's one way to rig it, I suppose, if you just straight up kill them. They can't fucking win anymore, can they? That's funny as fuck. Love it. It's a 3-minute quest. That's amazing. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Legit why you shouldn't spacebar the quests, yeah. Yeah, because some of them are actually really funny. Bert. All I do, I most certainly lose the job. Lose your job, what's wrong, why? Work on yon sand pit? Well, I found this hand, we're buried in sand. That's nice for you? That's just the end of it. That's nice for you. Why haven't you told the authorities? They know what they once was? Oh, they know what they once was, yeah. Captain of the guard spends near all time drunk in yon pub. Guard captain is drunk in the pub, you say that's not good, what will you do? You think you could help me? I can help you, buddy, yeah. I'll give you a hand. Now you can have the hand as evidence. That gives you a smelly, sand-covered hand. Perhaps the smell will get guard captain nose out his beer for 2 seconds. Then I'll go shove it up his bum, shall I? You know, the RuneScape quests are genuinely goated, but you can't be asked actually reading anything right now and you want to get it done. I understand that. You have an Iron Man. You actually cancelled the membership payments on it, but on there you never use the guides and try to read as much as you can, only Googling when you get stuck. Yeah, that's good. It's a good way of doing it. Need more beer? Use sandy hand. Nothing interesting happens. Needs more beer. Hello. I don't have any money. Every quest is just getting a drunkard. Why do we feed so many alcoholic addictions in this game? So many alcoholic addictions are being fed in this game. It is absurd. I just tried to type money. It's literally in the first slot of my inventory. The Gower writing is top tier. It is very funny. It's also horrible sometimes. You appreciate the realism. The amount of bribes that we give technically is insane. Can I use the smelly hand on the drink? I cannot. That would have been funny. I have some more beer for you. He takes a large gulp. What do you want to know? Bert the Sandman found a hand in the sandpit. Lucky for him, means he can get even more work done. Aren't you going to find who it belonged to? You hand the hand to the guard captain. He fumbles, drops it in his beer, fishes it out, hands it back. No arms done, it's probably a wizard. It's always the wizard's fault, go ask them. Ring the bell outside the guild, talk to the first pointy-hatted ninny you see. I'll go to ring a bell and talk to a wizard then. He dropped it in his beer. Does he keep drinking his beer? What's the genuine plan for the account here? Against all sensibility and reason, I want to get a fire cape. That's the goal. I have a bunch of like smaller goals that I've been making along the way to work towards that big goal, but I want a fire cape. He says he wants a fire cape. Chat's trying to make him get 99 agility. Yeah, that's true as well. I want a fire cape. I was told to ring the bell if I wanted some attention. We're very busy. What do you want? Wave the hand at the wizard. Do you have all your wizards? Whatever do you mean? Guard captain asks if you want to see if you have any missing wizards. No one would kill a wizard, would they? No. Bert made this hand and it might belong to a wizard. The Sandman, who seems to have been working very long hours recently. Let's see that hand. This is definitely Clarence, my most able student. You must find out who did this. Do you have any input as to the matter at hand? It's just, this entire thing is just... It's just puns. It's just hand puns. This quest is just hand puns. Petition to make it 92 agility and 92 runecraft. That's just mean. Fire cave is a solid beginner goal. You'll get it in no time, fully believe. Oh. It hurts every time someone calls it a beginner goal. It's a beginner goal. A beginner what? The account is 11.5 days old. But ask Bert about the long hours he's been working. That sounds suspicious. Digging things up at all hours of the day isn't natural. Sure. This man immediately knew it was his student just from the hand, by the way. That's kind of weird. The big boys these days are doing Infernal Cape. That's a solid mid-game goal. Hey, somebody's already told me that's late game. What info you find about hand? Dug up a lot about your hand? These motherfuckers. Can you tell me about your job? Sand, lots of sand? Me boss be Sandy or Sandy Sandcourt, based in Brimhaven on the Isle of Caramdra. And a haul sand from there to yon sandpit. It's long, hard hours, but keeps me busy, you know? That's what they say. God, it's so aggressively English. Oh. The amount of people I have heard say that in my life is disgusting. It keeps me busy, you know? Dude, they really nailed it. In the worst way. Oh. Idle hands as Amarak's tools. You're employed by Sandy Sandcourt and Breathhaven. Have you changed your hours recently? Nay, see for yourself. Here's a copy of my rota that I held in the head office. You can look, see if you talk to Sandy, me boss. Thanks to the rota, I'll check the original with Sandy and Brimhaven. Brimhaven, I have to pull a bit of a fucky-wucky, right? No, there's one up there. I can not do a fucky-wucky. I can do a normal. A normal warmal. Read Bert's rota. Rota Bert. Where's your rota, Bert? He works 6 AM till 10 PM every single fucking day. For 6 weeks? And gets 50 gold pieces? My man, this is slave labor. Where the fuck do I need to go, though? The Sandcorp offices in Brimhaven. Leave me alone, Mr. Spider. Your account's 19 days old, and you're still doing hard clues. Yeah, those have really not been kind to you at all, eh? Not at all. Sand. Sandy. Infernal Cape is stupidly hard. One of the waves has the final boss of the Fire Cape, but harder and free at once. Oh, like you do, you know. Who wants to know? I'm investigating the possible murder of a wizard. I don't care about that. I've got far too much work to do. Let the authorities take care of things like murder. Sandy seems very keen to get you out of the office. Perhaps you should look around. Examine the mug. Examine the chair. Find a work rota for Bert. Sandy's rota has Bert not doing the same hours. Bert. He really is a typical English man. He's working way fucking longer than he's contracted to, just to keep himself busy because they're idiots. I don't know. They all do this. This is a very English man thing. A solid mid-game goal. The final boss of the Fire Cape, but harder and free at the same time. What kind of insane shit is that? That scares me, man. I'm already scared enough about the Fire Cape as it is, and then there's one that's like 3 times as bad. It's insane. Hello. Your hours changed a week ago? Nay, I didn't remember that, but that might be it. Give me a hand here. I'm having a hard time how you don't remember changing hours. It will be the wizard's fault, the magic links from Magic Guild, I tell you. That's why this weird scroll appeared a week ago. Can I have a look at it? Must be having you on rota and envy the scroll. You taking it back from those infernal wizards, quick shot. Can I read it? That just do damage to me? Nothing compares to the actual final boss. The triples and the chill part. Okay. Concerning. Talked to Bert, found it very strange about his hours. Did he kill Clarence? No, but he doesn't remember changing his hours, and his rota and the original are different. And the scroll appeared when they changed. He gave it to me. Using a mind-altering spell of some sort. Do you speak to the Sandy guy? Perhaps he has a hand in it. I don't know if he has a hand in it. He has both hands and a feet in it. Even more suspicious. Take this magical scrying orb and get some truth serum from Betty in Port Sarim. She owes me a favor. Just tell her I sent you if she complains. Then you'll be equipped to ask Sandy a few questions. Oh, Clarence, I will find your murderer. Can you find it? Literally, it's just hand puns. Over and over again. Constant hand puns. Okay, unfortunately, that is all the time I have for RuneScape today. Which is very sad, because I would have liked to have finished that quest. Funny as it is. I will be back with more RuneScape on Tuesday at this point. You can see when that will be on that linky link there. Same times as it was today. I'll be playing 9 Souls after I take a quick break here to refresh myself. Schedule shows you all the stuff I play and all that, so anything else you can have a look at that. I will see you in just a moment. See you in a sec.